Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy DLloyd, and we are already here at week 7, you guys. This season's been going by incredibly fast. We are sitting here with a 3-3 record, taking on the Detroit Lions, who have a 2-4 record. So we're looking to try to stay above 500 here and get a huge victory. Chris Wilbur has been playing better the last couple of games, so hopefully he can continue that playing streak and, you know, keep making incremental improvements game after game after game. But anyway, we're taking on the Lions. Matthew Stafford is coming onto the field first. 8 touchdowns, 2 interceptions on the season. But first play of the game, they hand it off to Amir Abdullah. He ends up losing a yard on that play. 2nd and 11 to go right back to Abdullah. This time he will get a couple of yards, but they're still looking at a 3rd and 7. So Stafford dropping back for his first pass attempt of the day, taking a shot down the field, and that is going to be Darrelle Revis going up, making the interception over Marvin Jones. Look at this one again. Had great coverage, great positioning, and really no chance for Marvin Jones to go up and get that one. So now we take over on offense. Our first play, we're going to go ahead and get the ball to Javonte McCullum. Try to get him the ball in space, but that does not work out at all. Loses a yard on that play. So now it is 2nd and 11. We go with a play fake. Chris Wilbur ends up being hit, and then he fumbles the football. Look at this one again, you guys. I try to get rid of it and actually throw the ball. I don't know what Chris Wilbur did, though. It looked like he kind of pushed the ball forward. I don't really know what happened, but it was a terrible play. The Lions take over from the 9-yard line. So we're trying to come up with a goal line stand, but that's not going to happen because that's going to be Golden Tate diving into the end zone on that slant route. Very nice dive by Golden Tate. You could tell he was definitely trying to get into that end zone. So the Lions, they're going to take the lead early with the first touchdown. They're up 7-0, and you see Chris Wilbur coming back onto the field. 8 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. Like I said, we definitely want to improve on that mark. So 1st and 10, Chris Wilbur dropping back. He's going to find Crockett Gilmore, who's going to stiff arm a defender, and he will take this one down to the 30-yard line for a gain of 7. So now 2nd and 3, we're taking a shot down the field, and right away, that's going to be Matt Teague, and nobody is catching him. A 70-yard touchdown reception from our 6th-round rookie, Matt Teague, you guys. And Matt Teague, Chris Wilbur, like I said, they've been gelling a little bit this season. But here come the Detroit Lions with the football once again. Stafford's going to complete that slant route. Then on 3rd and 1, the handoff to Amir Abdullah, but Jeffrey Toller is there to stop him in the backfield. So they have to go ahead and punt it. And you know we have Javonte McCullum back there to field it. He will catch this one from about the 22-yard line. Bounces one to the outside using his speed. He has a defender to beat right here. Juke past the defender. And now you see McCullum trying to get a block down the field. Unable to get that block from Toller. But he will end up taking this one down to the 28-yard line. 2 plays later, it is 2nd and 7 though. We hand it off to McCullum. And this will be the last time you will see McCullum for a couple of weeks. He ends up tearing his rotator cuff on that carry. So Carlos Williams will be inserted back into the lineup. But right away on 2nd and 16, we hand it off to him. He gets a couple of yards, but it's still 3rd and 8. So we go with a play fake right here. And we're going to end up throwing this one to Carlos Williams, but he has really no room to go. He ends up being brought down. We have to attempt the 42-yard field goal. This kick is up by Justin Tucker, and this kick is going to be good. So we take the lead. We're up 10-7 here in this matchup. So we have the football once again after we stop the Lions. Hand it off to Carlos Williams on 2nd down. Only gets a gain of 2. So now it is 3rd and 8, and Detroit is bringing the pressure, but we find Matt Teague, and Matt Teague is gone again, you guys. No safety help behind him. He's going to outrun that cornerback, and he is taking this one to the crib for a touchdown. So 17-7. Just like that with 17 unanswered points. Look at Abdullah with the nasty spin move, and now Amir Abdullah is taking off. He has that fast acceleration. Nobody's going to catch him. And Amir Abdullah, just like that, is going to get those 7 points right back and make this a 3-point ball game. So now we're back on offense, 2nd and 12. We're going to find Braxton Miller, and look at Braxton Miller. He finds room to run as well. Braxton Miller taking this one down the sideline before being pushed out of bounds at the 25-yard line. 2 plays later, it is 2nd and 4. Chris Wilbur's going to go ahead and scramble, and then K-Dub will slide down safely at the 12-yard line. Now 1st and 10, the pressure is coming, stepping up into the pocket, deciding to keep this one ourselves. He tried to dive for the 1st down, did not get it. So now it is 2nd and inches though. We're going to hand it off to Carlos Williams, and Carlos Williams will get into the end zone for a touchdown. So we're going to go ahead, expand our lead once again. We are back up by 10 points, 24-14, 8 minutes to go here in the second quarter. And Matthew Stafford is going to find his tight end Ebron down the field. He makes that reception. They are now in Baltimore territory. 2nd and 5. We're bringing the pressure again, but the same result. That's going to be Ebron again, but this time he gets stripped, and we end up recovering the football. Look at Jimmy Smith again, you guys. That good L1 button, stripping him. He had the ball, well, he had it in the correct hand, but we had the good angle on him, able to come up with the strip and then recover his own forced fumble. So 1st and 10. We're going to go ahead and throw this one to Brashard Perriman. He gets some blocks. Perriman breaks out of a tackle, and Perriman is gone, you guys. One of the fastest players in the league. Nobody is going to catch him. He's taking this one to the crib for a touchdown, an 85-yard reception on the screenplay from Brashard Perriman. Welcome back, you guys. So anyway, it's 2nd and 2. We're going to go ahead and hand this one off to Marvin Jones. He goes absolutely nowhere on that play, losing a bunch of yards. Now it is 3rd and 9. Matthew Stafford dropping back to pass. That's going to be Von Miller forcing a fumble. Look at this one again, just shedding the block almost immediately, making that lineman look bad, and then forcing the fumble with that strip. We're going to go ahead and recover it from the 20-yard line. So now we're trying to punch it in, get another touchdown. But right here, Chris Wilbur kept it on the QB read. Should have probably handed it off. We lose 4 yards on that play. Then on 2nd and 14, we get a lot of those yards back. We're going to find Crockett Gilmore for the nice and easy pass. 3rd and 9 now. We got to go ahead and try to throw this one to get the first down, but nobody is open. K-Dub will go ahead and scramble on his own. Not going to pick up a first down. So we do go ahead and attempt a 32-yard field goal attempt, and this kick is going to be good. We're not shanking this one. 34-14 here in the second quarter, and that is going to take us to halftime. 301 passing yards in the first half from Chris Wilbur. By far his best half of his career. 1st and 10 now. We get the football first in the third quarter. Handing it off to Carlos Williams. He gets a gain of about 9, but now it is 3rd and 6. This is going to be Chris Wilbur rolling out to his right, taking the shot from Matt Teague. He's going to complete it. He goes airborne, gets brought down, but a great play by Matt Teague and Chris Wilbur right there. 1st and 10, we're dropping back. The pressure is coming, and K-Dub is going to fumble it. Luckily for us, he's able to recover it. So now it is 2nd and 24. The Lions bring the pressure again, and another sack. So now it is going to be 3rd and 31 on this play. But Brashard Perriman is really fast, you guys, and we're going to take a shot at him, going deep, beating the corner, and Perriman is gone. A 59-yard touchdown reception from Brashard Perriman. 41-14 now is the score here in the third quarter. The Lions definitely need to go ahead and try to score, and Amir Abdullah with that spin move once again is going to end up taking this one into Baltimore territory, down to the 33-yard line. 2nd and 10 now. Matthew Stafford is dropping back, looking for the open receiver. He eventually is going to find one, and that's going to be Brown, who makes that reception. And the Lions, just like that, are inside of the red zone. So 1st and 10 from the 15. The handoff to Amir Abdullah. He gets brought down by C.J. Mosley, but he is down to the 6-yard line. And then on 2nd and 1, the handoff to Huggins, and he's diving into the end zone as well. A touchdown from the Detroit Lions to try to close the gap, but we are still pretty much dominating. 41-21 is the score. We're still here in the third quarter. K-Dub's going to scramble to his left. He decides to keep this one himself. He will dive, lose the fumble, but luckily for us, it goes out of bounds. So now it is 2nd and 2. We're going to hand it off to Carlos Williams. He will pick up a first down on that carry. But later on in the drive, we're looking at a 3rd down, dropping back, and we are going to find Max Williams, who's going to keep the drive alive from the Baltimore Ravens. So now it is 1st and 10. The pressure is coming, but we're lobbing this one up, and we find Brashard Perriman again. He breaks out of the tackle, and then he gets brought down at the 7-yard line. So now we're trying to get this one into the end zone. This is going to be Chris Wilbur, He's going to take off running. He gets brought down at the 2-yard line, but now we're trying to punch it in. Buck Allen gets the carry right here. He goes absolutely nowhere. So now it is 3rd and goal from the 1-yard line. We decide to go airborne with it, and it is a mistake. We end up being brought down for a sack. 22-yard field goal. This is truly a chip shot. This kick is going to be up. This kick is going to be good. So 44-21 is the score. The Lions, if they have any chance, need to score here on this possession. They need to score rather quickly. So 1st and 10 right here from the 47-yard line. Matthew Stafford, you know he's going to throw it. He's going to find Brown right here, who gets past the defender, gets brought down at the 27-yard line. Now it is 1st and 10 on the very next play. Stafford dropping back the pass once again, finding Eric Ebron, who breaks out of one tackle. He's going to fight for extra yardage, and he will take that one down to the 18-yard line, picking up that 1st down. 2 plays later, it is 2nd and 2. Amir Abdullah finds a hole. He's going to hit it. That's going to be another 1st down for the Detroit Lions. But right here, it is 3rd and 11. The handoff to Amir Abdullah. He takes the big hit from C.J. Mosley, but now it is 4th and 8. The Lions definitely need this if they have any hopes of possibly coming back. Stafford is lobbing this one up, and this one will be picked off by Eric Weddle, and that will be the ball game, you guys. 44-21 is going to be the final score. We came through and probably put together our best performance of the season. We are going to advance to 4 and 3, and we definitely needed that in this tight AFC North division. Chris Wilbur, guys, 20 for 29, 508 passing yards, 4 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, his best game of his career. And Carlos Williams coming back in the ball game, 13 carries, 47 yards, a touchdown. Matt Teague, 4 receptions, 183, 2 touchdowns. And then Perriman, 3 receptions, 189 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Definitely a very good game, but we're going to be taking on the Cincinnati Bengals next week, and we need to come away with the victory in that matchup. But that's all I got for this episode. I definitely hope you guys enjoyed it as always. If you did, please go ahead and leave this video a like, subscribe if you haven't already. It's your boy D Lloyd. I'm going to see y'all next time. Peace.